Hello everyone. My name is Stanley Teguda. And I'm trying to do the assignment on lesson 2.7 of IT 235, visualization and server hardware. Just as instructed here, instructions and follow is from number 1 to number 5 here. So with this, let's dive in. All right. So once you get to once you open your Azure portal account from student account, so we start from home. You can create a resource from here, or you can go to your visual machine directly. So when you get to your visual machine, you click on create. Now you can see we have three different steps. We have three different VMs that can be created, but we are going for the best for low traffic workload, which is this. So when you click on your visual machine, you give it some seconds to open. So while it's still opening, okay, now it has opened. If you check from here, my subscription is Azure for students. Now you have to create a resource group. I already have a resource group, so I'm going to click on this to display it. Then I have to choose. Well, perhaps if you don't have a visual resource group before, you can click on create new. So when you create new, you can now input your resource group name here. So after that, you go down. Now visual machine name. The instruction is for us to use our last name with 235 as the code for the VM name, the visual machine name. Okay, so coming down to region, I am a Nigerian. I'm from Africa, but I've checked through this. I noticed I only have one African region here, which is South African North. So I went with it because I think the time frame and difference won't be that much. So that is it. So you for your time zone should be self-selected. I believe if you use Azure selected time, it might give you an issue when you try to create auto shutdown for your VM. Alright, so after this, you move down, just leave every other setting. So you come to this image what we are working with is Windows Server 2022 data center. So you look for it and select, but I've already selected this here. So please make sure you select the right one. So after that, you leave the size. This is the size that we are using, and this is the price for it per month. So now you come down here, you have to create a username, an administrative username and password. This is the username and password that you will be prompted to enter anytime you want to you want to access um, your Windows server. This one you are creating now. It always asks for this username and password. So I'm going with my nickname as my username. So which is create here. Then your password must be 12, at least 12 digits. Anything less than 12, you will see a red flag line below, so which is telling you that you need to make it up to 12. So I'm going to make mine 12. Alright, so it has been accepted. So you will put the password again for confirmation. Alright, so we are good to go. So after that, leave every other settings just as it is. Now we are selecting inboard port as RDP, which is mode desktop. So with this, we'll be able to access this particular page from um, um, any other system. So let's click on review and create. So this review and create is going to take some time. So I'm going to pause this video for the sake of time and space and space. So storage space. So I'll pause this video. Once it's up, we'll come back again and get started. So we are back again after the delay. So alright, so these are the setups, the plans, the subscription, resource, group name, visual, machine name. So after this, we are going to click on create. So let's allow it to create. Now um, after creating, now go back to the um, now go back to what was asked of us to view the detail of our machine after creating. So this is also taking time, so I'm going to pause this video so that once we finish creating, we'll come back and start again. Thank you. Also, I think deployment in progress. So let's wait for the deployment to finish. Then we continue again. So the deployment is still in progress. So let's wait after that we'll now check for server specification and um, and other things that we've been asked to carry out in the assignment. So just keep waiting for ready deploying. Alright. Okay. So this is taking a lot of time. Let's see how to complete. Let's wait for it. I believe everything should be done. Okay. So this just the step by step in setting up Microsoft Windows Server on Azure. This was an assignment we did. Alright, so here we are. It's completed. So you can see deployment succeeded. So now for us to view the specification of what we just created, we go to resources. We go to resources. So when we get to resources, you can see from here, resource group is Eguda 235. So subscription is Azure for students. The location is South African North. So our operating system is Windows. We also have some other things here. We have the network public IP address. Then we have the computer name. We have operating system. So alright. So the next thing we are going to do here is for us to connect. So you can connect here or you can connect here. So I'm going to use this and press on connect. So we allow it to open. So after loading, it will give us a whole bunch of information. And what we want to do here is we want to connect using an RDP file. So what we do is for us to do this, we need to download the RDP file and save it on our system. So I'm going to save mine on my document so that it will be easy for me to locate and work with it. So with this now, I click on done. So you see from here now is completed. So now let me open it. Once open here, so you can see it here. So either you right click and click um um on connect, or you can double click on it. So when you double click on it, just click on connect. After that, okay, so it's now asking for the password. If you remember very well, there was a time we created a password and administrative password and administrative username. So now that is the password it's asking for here. So I'm putting my password, and remember the password is 12 digits. So once you put your password here, click on this, then you allow it to come up. Just click on yes. Let's give you the access. Alright, so I'll wait for it to connect remotely. So we want to have access to okay. So here we go. From here you can see this is a virtual machine. Okay, so this is a virtual machine with an IP address. So it's just like a brand new system. So let's give it some time for it to come up. Let's give it some time to come up. Alright. Alright, so we are just waiting for the settings to finish. Once the settings finish, it will come up. So with this we can minimize and still be in your Azure. So let's still go back and see. Okay, so this is the system that we've been able to enter remotely. This is the server. So for us to check what we are working on, you can do CMD. You can do a CMD. Alright. So sorry for the delay. I know it's kind of slow. Um okay. So it's just like you starting up a fresh system. So these some of the things you have to pass through. Alright, so we are fully in. We are fully in. So let's see. Okay, sorry. So we are fully in. So let's check the version of Windows that we are using. Let's check the version of Windows we are using. So from here you can see the name of this system was given, the administrative name was given Great Show, which is what you have here. Then you also have Microsoft Windows version 10.0.22.20348. So this is the version of Windows we are using currently here. So we can just minimize this, then fall back to um our Azure. So what we need to do now is to set up an automatic template where the resources can shut down on their own. Maybe when it's not in use, just like the instruction given, it shuts it down when not in use. Um, if you don't shut when in use, okay, you can see this on red. So to avoid this, so we'll be going to short to connect to do that in this place. So um so with that we'll be going to add a tax. So we will have to search for a tax here. information. So you click on, so once you click on tax, you allow the tax box to open. So once it opens, okay, so now it is open, and okay, I think I have the shade, I have what I created before now. So for the sake of this project, I think I'll be removing this, then and start a new one. All right. So yeah. So for first time, this is how the interface is going to look like. So it's just for us to click on attacks. So when you come to add tax, so you have to select tax, but we will allow it to finish loading. So what we are doing is deallocate visual machine. Deallocate visual machine at a scheduled time of the day. So you click on select. So just like what I explained before, you have to configure this to your own time so that it can always turn off anytime you are not making use of it. So normally if you come here before, you just click on connect, it will mark this, and also the same thing with this. So after that, now you can now go to review and create. Okay, sorry, so we're supposed to do a configure first before review and create. So let's configure, okay, then task name. Now our task name, I'm going to call it deallocate. Um, I'm going to call it deallocate. Deallocate my VM. So let's have that. Okay. So sorry, before you come to this point, I think it will ask for your touch login account. That's your BYU pathway email address, your BYU login details. So don't be scared. Just put the login details. I want to put on the login. Once you put on the login details, it will now bring you to the place, the other part, which is to bring you to this place, before to bring it to this place. So after that, then you can now come to this place. So I'm going to name it um deallocate my server VM. But please note, it doesn't accept spaces, so you have to put an underscore. You have to put an underscore here. Okay. So here, we want the shutdown to start from today, being the 8th of November. So what time are we going with? For me, I would want to go for 11 o'clock p.m. 11 o'clock p.m. So which means I can work on it from morning till 11 p.m. It shuts down till the next day I come to on it. So my time zone here, I'll look for the perfect time zone. So I'm going with south. I'm going with um West Central Africa. I'm going with W Central Africa. Yeah. So this is it. So this is the time I'm going with. Interval, I want it every day. I want it once in a day. So if I want it to if I want it to be once in a day, so that is what I'm going to choose. Then I'm going to trigger notify me. So you put your email address. I'm going to use my BYU pathway email, which is which is Stanley S. Eguda at BYU Edu. So I can always get email on this. So just go to your settings again and make sure everything is fine. So after that, you click on review and create. So with this, here we are, new to allocate my deallocate my server VM. So this has been created, and this is it. So once it's created like this, you can now go back to alright. So I think this is it for this is it for yeah. So this is it for the assignment. So we are still waiting for it to finish creating, still in the creating process. So let's wait for some minutes for it to finish. Once it finish, we continue. Alright, so with this, we click on create. So we wait for it to create. As you can see, it's creating. Successfully created automation task. So you can see it. This is the task, and this task now that is created is under my visual machine, Eguda 235. So with this, I think with this we've come to the end of the assignment, and do well. If you want to use this as an example to run yours, so you can do well. Or if there are questions, you can also let me know. So what we just did here now means we've completed all the requirements for the section 2.7 in IT 235. Thank you for following along. All right. You have a wonderful day. Thank you.